Well, let's get to the national scope now. Meanwhile, Kenyans and politicians in particular have been put on notice to mind their tongues that sometimes put the lives and property of others in jeopardy every election cycle. Interior CS Fred Matiang'i says the National Cohesion and Integration Commission will not be lenient on those who preach hate and that a multi-agency task force has been formed to ensure violent-free elections in 2022. Leila Mohammed reports.
With just over 12 months left to the next general elections, the political alliances are taking shape, and for many Kenyans, the unsettling feeling of uncertainty every election cycle.
The attendant drums of battle have already begun to sound. It remains a blemish on our nationhood and our democracy that the regular exercise of our right to vote is so often characterized by divisive and hateful statements.
Bringing those perpetrators to book, an end to the current violence will require a multifaceted approach.
We have now built a very strong multi-agency team that is working on preparations for the general election. We are more prepared than we were even in 2017 and 2013.
In a chain that requires all players to be active participants, NCSC say they seek a key partner to play their role effectively.
We look forward very much to the support of the judiciary, particularly when it comes to dealing with the offenders of, with hate mongers.
We shall not be the weak link in this one. We shall deliver justice timelessly.
Though a key figure in the fight against intolerance and hate speech in the country, the judiciary says it needs all other key stakeholders, including the NCIC, to provide key evidence and one that will provide convictions once cases are presented before it.
Anything less than cogent evidence will not suffice, and we shall not condemn people unheard.
We wanted to assure you that we will prepare these cases well, and therefore we look forward to your support.
CS Matiang'i also warns that he will not hesitate to use sufficient force to curb violence anywhere in the country.
We are a mature country. We are not going to do some of those things that you hear people do in some funny places on earth, like turning off the internet or on the Twitter and so on. No, because Kenyans are disciplined people and we believe they are going to be. But of course that does not mean that we are not ready to enforce responsibility and call people to account. We have sufficient laws, we have solid institutions, evidenced by our own judiciary. We have solid institutions in this country, and we are now ready to play our part collaboratively with others to ensure that our country goes through this exercise very peacefully.
The government has begun meetings with key figures who will map out potential hotspots in the country as part of the new 2021-2025 NCIC strategic plan themed Elections Bila Noma. Leila Mohammed, NTV.